Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, surprise, I'm pregnant. I am so excited to do this get ready with me, you guys. I have so much to tell you. I've been keeping so much from you. I'm so relieved to get it off my chest. I honestly don't feel like it's real yet, but let's get into all the details. Let's do a little makeup look. Honestly, I did a look the other day that I was really obsessed with, so I'm gonna try and recreate it. I put on my cozy soft PJs. I have my coffee. Let's just hang out together and chit chat and get ready. Okay, so where do I start? I found out a while ago. I found out when I was like just pregnant. So I think it was like 4 weeks when I found out, which honestly, not ideal. Just because knowing for so long, it was just so different from my first experience because with Logan, I didn't even introduce myself. Hopefully if you're watching this video, you know who I am. But I'm Sarah, nice to see you, hi. Pregnant with my second child. Feels so weird saying that. With Logan, I didn't know I was pregnant till like 8 weeks. So since I didn't know with Logan till 8 weeks, when I was sick, I didn't really realize it was pregnancy sickness. I honestly thought I had COVID. When I was feeling all the symptoms, like I wasn't like fully aware. So knowing this time for so long and having the symptoms that I have had has been a struggle. Okay. Also, I'm gonna preface this video by first, of course, saying how happy we are and how blessed we are and how lucky we are, because that was obviously the initial reaction. Like, I guess I'll go back further. So yes, we were trying, and I'm gonna do a Q&A after this video goes up because I'm sure you guys will have like more specific questions and we can do like another Q&A and catch you up. But we were trying, we just weren't trying for very long. So I was shocked because I didn't think it was gonna happen as quickly as it did, which honestly is the biggest blessing. We're so lucky that that has been our experience. But with that just came a lot of like, oh my God, this happened. This is happening. We're doing this again. Like all the shock, all the emotions. Okay, so the pregnancy brain is so real. I literally start a sentence and I forget where I was going with it. Like I'm so easily distracted. It's really annoying for people around me and myself, but we are so lucky. We were not trying for long. We were shocked, so incredibly happy. I have a video of me finding out because I took the pregnancy test by myself because I was like, there's no way. I'm not even gonna like get his hopes up and take a test with him. I'm just gonna take it by myself because I was a couple days late. So I have a video of me finding out and then how I told him too. So I'll probably post that on Instagram or TikTok or both because they're really cute. They're fun. They're fun. It feels like a lifetime ago though. I feel like I've been through 5 lives since I found out. It's been so crazy. So I am, let's see when this video comes out, I will be 15 weeks, almost 15 weeks. So in the second trimester already, thank the good Lord Jesus, because that first trimester, my friends, that first trimester was a doozy. We're gonna do a quick little like, what's it called? The Mary Phillips method, you know what I mean? A little underpainting. Here we go, I forgot where I was going. Where was I? We weren't trying. We found out. Oh, I have a video of us finding out. That was fun. Oh my God, this video is gonna be a fucking disaster. I was so excited to film this, so ready. I have like notes. I have already lost my way. Okay, so, wow, this is really hard. Let me just think for a minute. We weren't trying. I have a video of us both finding out. Oh, the first trimester, got it, we're back. Okay, the first trimester was so hard. And honestly, I looked back at my baby book with Logan to see if it was the same way with Logan because it's been so long that I genuinely forgot. And I also think that people get pregnancy amnesia and forget what it's like. Because I remember a time where I probably had just had Logan. I don't remember when it was exactly, but I would see pregnant people and I would be like, oh, that's so sad. Like, as messed up as that is mentally, because obviously it's the most amazing thing, but I was so like traumatized from being pregnant. My first pregnancy was pretty difficult. And so like I could not even envision myself being pregnant again for the longest time. And then all of a sudden it slowly started to drift away and I started to see pregnant people and think like, oh my God, that's so amazing and cute and wonderful and like It's so, like, your brain is so crazy how it just absolutely tricks you. So yeah, first trimester was a doozy. I was incredibly sick to the point where like I felt like I was on bed rest for 2 months. Now there were days where I got out of bed, of course. It was so stressful for me because I needed to be working. I wanted to be working. I wanted to feel better. I wanted to spend time with Logan. Oh my God, it was so hard. I can't believe I'm on the other side of it, knock on wood that I am, but it was so incredibly hard being that sick. And like I said, I don't remember if it was that way with Logan, but I looked back at his baby book and I wrote that I was sick until 19 weeks with him. So I'm like, maybe it was that bad and I genuinely don't remember. I'm not sure. All I know is I'm feeling so much better. This probably started like a few days ago, maybe like 5 days ago now. I have energy, I can eat. Let me tell you about my first trimester symptoms because I've been lying to you guys. I told you how bad my skin has been. Yeah, it's not because the weather was changing. It's because my hormones are going absolutely haywire. And my breakouts are literally only my chin. That's not true. At the beginning, it was my whole face. But now I wake up and I have a new pimple on my jawline or 2 every single day. It's so frustrating. And when you're pregnant, you're not supposed to use salicylic acid. You're not supposed to use retinol, like stuff that usually helps combat acne. You're not supposed to use it. So I've been using the Mighty Patch hydrocolloid, you know, the patches. So those have been definitely helping. They just don't prevent acne. They just basically make it so that you don't have the pimple as long. It heals them quicker, great, but like does not prevent anything. The skin has been brutal. The worst part though has been the nausea. The nausea, which honestly, I always have like my whole life struggled with like stomach issues. The only times I've been like hospitalized and really sick in my life is because I've had like a terrible stomach bug or horrible food poisoning or something like that. So I don't know. It's just like, I think one of the worst things you can have is nausea. So I have been so insanely nauseous. It has subsided so much, thank God. The one thing that worked for me, I will link it for you guys because they're like these concentrated ginger tablets. So you swallow them. I got all the chews, all the pregnancy chews that they tell you, like they didn't do anything. I'm like, this is candy and I want to vomit. This is horrid. So I found these like, well, actually Ethan found them. They're like high concentrated ginger. That's all it is. But it's just like a heavy, heavy dose of ginger and you swallow it. That helped me a lot for a little while. Then they stopped working, which was really fun. Try those out if you are pregnant and watching this and dying. Oh my God, I feel your pain. It is so hard. And you know what else is like really frustrating? When other people are pregnant in your life and they're fine. You're like, F you. No, I'm happy for you. I don't wish it on anybody, but it sucks how it's so different for everybody. Like, I think that like just some people's hormones are just so much different and like it has been hard. So anyway, I'm very happy I'm on the other side. So I had crazy nausea. I also had food aversions where like I could not eat anything other than carbs and cheese. Like that's all I could eat. Which sounds great in theory. I mean, that's all I kind of like to eat anyway, but like you start to feel disgusting. And it was honestly like nothing sounded good. Like I knew my body needed protein. I knew I needed sustenance and like nutrition, but like nothing sounded good. I wasn't actually throwing up, but I was so nauseous that I would gag. And I remember this happening with Logan. I would just like gag like repeatedly. You'd think you were about to throw up, but you knew you weren't going to because I just hadn't been throwing up. But you almost like want to at that point, you know what I mean? Because you're just like full on gagging. I can laugh about it now, but it still was very traumatic. It's just miserable. And it's like very hard, like I was saying before, it's very hard to have a toddler and be pregnant. This is something I kind of anticipated, but didn't really anticipate like how hard that would be because he doesn't really get it. Like he doesn't understand that I'm sick or why. He doesn't really understand that there's a baby coming. I mean, he does, we've told him, but like not really, he's 2. You know, you get guilt. And like the craziest thing was the first night that I found out, I was doing bedtime and I was like rocking him and I just started sobbing because, well, definitely because of the hormones, but also because I was like, oh my God, like you're not my only baby anymore. Like it's not gonna be just me and you anymore. It's not like, and I was like, I'm gonna get so big and I'm not gonna be able to like hold him and like rock him the way I do every night. And like, I just always like mourn change a little bit. Like even when I was pregnant with Logan, I remember being on my baby moon and crying with Ethan and being like, I can't believe it's not just gonna be the 2 of us. Like it was sad. Obviously, we're so incredibly lucky, and like, it's not sad, it's happy, but like, there's a lot of emotions that come along with pregnancy and a lot of things that I feel like people don't talk about, and you can't really prepare yourself for. It's been very different the second time with a toddler because you can't just lay around and be sick and not feel guilty for not like living your life. And maybe this is just my experience, obviously. Maybe other people do feel that way with their first, but like with me, I was like, oh, I'll just take a nap. You know, and now it's like, if I take a nap, I'm missing time with him, or I'm not helping, or I'm not working. Like, you just have all these, like, I don't know. It's very different. And I just know, this is the saddest thing that like literally makes me emotional. I just remind myself constantly that the time that I have alone with him is ticking away, and it makes me so emotional. Cause I'm like, that's why it was so hard when I was sick, because I was just like, I'm not gonna have this time with him, I'm missing so much time with him, and it's not gonna be the same. And I know when the baby comes that our lives are gonna be completely flipped upside down again. And at least for the first 6 months, it's gonna be insane because it's a totally new adjustment, and he's gonna be having to adjust to it, and I won't be able to spend nearly as much time with him, you know, because I'll mostly be with the baby. I'm gonna try and breastfeed again, and like, oh my God, it's just crazy. Like, I really didn't anticipate this when we decided we wanted to start trying. I was just like, yeah, I think we're ready. Like, we don't want them to be that far apart in age, and I do feel like we're in a really good groove with Logan. I just feel like we have a grip, we have a handle on it. He's so good. He's such a good boy that like, I didn't feel scared to start trying again, because I'm like, we're ready for this. Like, it's the time, you know what I mean? So anyway, oh my God, this is full video is a full rant. I feel like I'm word vomiting at you because I have so much to tell you. What else can I tell you? First trimester was tough. So happy we're into the second. I really want to plan a little, like, I don't even know if you can call it a baby moon the second time. Basically, one more trip. Either the three of us, probably the three of us, or just the two of us. We're thinking about maybe going to Florida. My parents will be down there this winter. We could leave Logan with them for a night or two and go to our favorite place and like stay over for the night, actually where we did my first baby moon. I'm like, I feel like that would be really special. And it's like my favorite place, but I kind of want to bring Logan there because I know he'll be obsessed with the beach and the water and the ocean. It's so warm. So I don't know. I need to figure that out because I need to probably do that in the next like couple of months so that I don't start to get into the uncomfortable close to the third trimester, what I know is coming, because the second trimester is kind of the sweet spot. So that's what's coming up next. Content wise, let's chat about what you guys can plan to see. So my hope is to start vlogging weekly, potentially maybe bi-weekly, just sharing pregnancy updates. I feel like that was really honestly therapeutic and helpful last time when I did that with Logan. I also feel like I heard from a lot of expecting moms that were kind of watching my vlogs even long after I had Logan, and they said how helpful they were because there's so many little things that you don't know about, especially the first time you're pregnant or even the second time, that you forget. So I might do that. I also think it'll be like nice to have the memories to look back on one day to like remember this phase of my life. That's why I do think it's really important when you're pregnant to like keep a little baby book and take bump photos. Like, I have found that the second time around, because I'm busier, because we have Logan, like it's been less of a priority. Like, I just ordered a baby book the other day. It's coming in. I just started taking bump photos. I'm so winded constantly. I want to start vlogging and like make the point of them like pregnancy vlogs, which brings me potentially to Vlogmas. So I am going to do some form of Vlogmas. I'm just not sure exactly what yet, but I think since now the news is out, it would be fun to just share like holiday time and pregnancy updates with you guys. It won't be like solely about pregnancy, but I don't have to lie or hide it anymore, which is so nice because it's been really hard. So I'm thinking about some type of Vlogmas, maybe not a video every single day, but maybe one every other day. We're gonna see, we're just gonna see. I think that's gonna be my tentative plan. And then I might plan to just take January off because I'm usually pretty burnt out. I know how tired I'm gonna be. I have definitely still been pretty tired even though I'm into the second trimester. So that, and then of course we have tons of like, I will still have tons of non-pregnancy related stuff. But if you have specific requests for stuff that you want pregnancy related, let me know. I'll obviously do like beauty routines and stuff like that, but also like I'll have my gift guides coming up in the next couple of weeks, and you know, the usual holiday and like New Year things. Other things I can tell you, we are not finding out the gender. So That's what we did with Logan. It was honestly the most special moment when the doctor held him up and said it's a boy. So I want that moment again. I would do that if I got pregnant again with all my kids. I don't think I would ever find out because it was so, so special. And I highly recommend. That said, I understand a lot of people can't do that and don't have the willpower or the want or need to make it a surprise. So of course, zero judgment. That's just what we're doing. This room will become the baby's room. So my office is going away, which is sad. Just temporarily though, like we have a plan to turn another room in the house into my office. I'm gonna move my vanity into my bedroom. So I will start filming in my bedroom more. I don't know when we're gonna start doing that. I have time, obviously, like the baby will be in our room for a long time before they're actually in their room, but I want the nursery basically done before the baby comes. I have no desire to like try and put a nursery together with a newborn and a toddler trying to breastfeed, like absolutely not. Everything will be done before the baby comes. That's my personality. As crazy as it is that I'm not finding out, like that is not my personality, I'm gonna do everything I can to be as prepared as I can. It just doesn't matter to me if it's a boy or a girl planning wise. Like the room is gonna be the room. I would never do like a pink or blue room anyway. It will all be very neutral, just like we did for Logan. And then of course, once we meet him or her, we can personalize the room with stuff from the birth and photos, and we can easily add stuff to make it more girly if we want or not, whatever. It's really not that big of a deal. I feel like people like freak out when you tell them you're not finding out. They're like, oh my God, I could never. And I do get that, but it's really not that big of, like knowing is not, just in my experience, like it doesn't matter. Like you have to get all the same stuff. There's really no difference. I mean, watch me have a girl and then 2 weeks in I'm freaking out like, didn't I find out? This would have been so much easier. Yeah, so maybe I shouldn't speak like I know. I really know, because I don't. But in my experience with Logan, it did not matter at all. And no, I really don't care if it's a boy or girl, and I don't have a feeling one way or the other. Well, I guess that's not true. My gut is telling me boy, because Ethan's genes, his genetics, there's so many men in his family. I feel like odds are I'm gonna get another boy. That said, there are some women, and I think my genetics are relatively normal. I don't know, they feel 50-50 more in my family. So it could be a girl. I will be shocked if it's a girl. Shocked in such a happy way. Like I would love to have a girl one day if that's in God's plan. So I'll be very happy, but I am so obsessed with having a boy that I can't, like having another boy, oh my God, would be so happy. Like equally as obsessed, so happy. Being a boy mom is very, very cool. It's very me. now that I have Logan, but like it totally suits me. I am so obsessed with him, and genuinely he's obsessed with me too. And like, I always tell him like, you're gonna be obsessed with me forever, but I'm not gonna be one of those crazy boy moms. I'm very aware, like once he becomes an adult, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Isn't this look so good? Okay, wait for the lip. Let's do a little mascara. I'm gonna think about what else I can tell you about, but I feel like that's a lot of the information and I've been talking for a long time. Another thing that I think is really funny is I feel like this is gonna be another baby boom. I don't know if it's because I'm pregnant, but oh my God, I have so many friends that are pregnant right now, and to the point where like I have told people that I'm pregnant and they've been like, me too, multiple times. Like off the top of my head, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people just off the top of my head that I know are pregnant. No, 6. It's crazy. It's honestly kind of amazing. One of my good friends and I are very, very, very close. Like we're only like a month apart. And so we've been able to like talk to each other and get each other through it. We also both have toddlers. Oh my God, there is something to be said for getting pregnant with someone and having someone to talk to and that can relate, because honestly, your husband can only do so much. He can only understand so much, you know? Friends that aren't pregnant can only do so much. It was such a blessing to have a friend that was basically right at the same stage as me and has been the whole time, plus has a child the same age. So, oh my God, if you can make that work for yourself, like we could somehow do it. It's been so fun, and it's also just been like such camaraderie, and it keeps you sane because you go crazy. Like these hormones are no joke. I cry all the time for no reason, which like I did before I was pregnant. I'm constantly crying, but like now it's like so embarrassing. I could literally cry on command. Do you see my eyes watering? Like I think about crying and I could start crying. I should try and be an actress while I'm pregnant because I could cry so easily on demand. I could not normally do that, even though I cry a lot. But when I am pregnant, I can cry on command so easily. I see a commercial, not even that, like I'll like hear a line in a show that's like not even a sad show, but it's like something about, you know, I don't even know, love of a mother and son, or just a father and their son, or like family, or like it's so obscure. I'll hear like a line, someone delivers a line in a show and I'm like welling up. I'm like choking it back so Ethan doesn't see me because it's so embarrassing. It's really crazy. So yeah, the hormones are just insane, which I forgot. I think our brains are conditioned to forget a lot of this stuff. So like I was saying, it's just been so amazing to have someone to text and just be like, hey, I'm losing my mind today. Like either my child is driving me insane, or I'm not mentally well, or I'm not physically well. I cannot eat. I cannot move. Like working out, you guys, I had to stop. I stopped working out for like 2 months. I still haven't even really started again, which sucks because I told myself this time I would work out more consistently, because with Logan, I really did not. It was COVID and I really couldn't. I was so tired and sick for so long. And once you like haven't done something for months, that's now your habit, is to not do stuff. Like I was in a great habit. My normal lifestyle is to work out a few times a week. I've lost the habit. So now I have to like reteach myself, pregnant, tired, hormonal, no motivation, watching your body just grow. Like it's really crazy. So I'm gonna try my best to just get on the treadmill. Now that it's out there, I can go back to my workout studio, because I've been like avoiding my workout studio because I'm showing already. Like I was showing so fast. I am like, I can't go there and people are gonna see me and be like, that girl's pregnant. And then like, it's like, people are gonna know. So I need to like announce it first. So now that it's out, I'm gonna go back, I swear. I told myself if I do like 1 or 2 classes a week and then just walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes a couple times a week, like that is plenty. That'll be more than I did with Logan. That's more than I have been doing. So I'm gonna try really hard to do that. Oh my God, the amount that I talk, it's so much. Sometimes I'm like, do you guys really enjoy watching me? Because I don't shut up for a long ass time. All right, we're putting the lip on. Isn't that mascara so good? Also that eye pencil, oh my God. Bobbi Brown sent this to me recently. It is perfect for that like really subtle eyeliner look. So I got my little 3-pack of nude lip liners in from Amazon last night. These just got delivered and look how good these nudes are. It's a 3-pack for $15. So I think I'm gonna use the darkest, warmest, because I don't know if you noticed, the blush I used is like a more warm terracotta shade, which I don't normally do. I normally go for like the really pink blushes. And I don't know, I randomly tried this the other day and I was like obsessed with this. This is really working with my coloring right now in the winter. Like my coloring changes obviously because I'm not tan, even though I try and self-tan. It's just like so much work. So we love that. So I'm gonna do like a warmer, more like brown lip. So this is the shade. I love that just these come in the pack. This is the shade Ever. I don't know if I've ever used it, but we're gonna use it today. It's honestly really close to my lip color. Okay, I love that color. So hard to talk while you're doing lips. Is that the look? Are we done? The I'm pregnant reveal, get ready with me. I'm so relieved. Also, did you guys notice a difference in the lights? I have my 2 new lights set up so I can film and you can see my face. It doesn't matter if it's cloudy or sunny. All right, guys, I'm done. Thanks for getting ready with me. I'm so excited that this news is out. Make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'm gonna do a little Q&A, question box on in my stories. So upcoming in like the next couple of videos at least, I will do a Q&A all about the pregnancy, everything you guys wanna know, just ask me there. You can leave me questions in the comment section too. I'll go through those before I film that video. But thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited. We all know what's going on now and I love you guys. I'm excited to share this journey with you. Can't believe we're doing this again. I will see you in my next video.